You can look at me for now. I've got TJ behind the camera today, but I wanted to show you all that I'm actually going to be looking at my bees today. I'm not going to be taking anything out. I just really want to see if we have any honey in here. I don't think we do, but we're going to double check it anyway. I have a rock on here. As you can see, TJ, zoom on that rock just to keep this lid down so that the wind doesn't blow it away. So I'm going to take that off. This smoke is to keep the bees at a calm state so that they don't mess with me. So we spray that smoke on there just to kind of keep them calm. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and lift off the lid. A lot of times that lid is a little bit harder to take off, but I've been in here already just to kind of play around with it, just to see where we are. This is called a beehive tool, and then you kind of go around here and you lift this up, because a lot of times the bees wax and or the populace will cause that to kind of be like a glue. So once you go all the way around that, you lift this off, okay? And you can see there's bees all on there. And if you're calm, the bees won't bother you. If you can see, I don't even have on a bee suit. I'm not an expert at beekeeping, but I've learned a little bit from my neighbors next door to how to handle them to a point where if I'm calm, they'll stay calm. I do think, if you would zoom in, TJ, right here on the beehive itself, come on in a little bit. I do think that I need to put another frame in, because as I'm looking at this, the bees have went on ahead and made some frame, some wax, but they have not been putting anything on there. So I'm not getting any honey this year. This would be what I would normally get out for myself, but I see that they are not producing any honey for me. So how do I know that? Well, because there's no honey on these frames. I'm going to also just move this out of the way for a hot second, and you'll see at the bottom here. I'm not going to take the whole thing off because, like I said, I don't want to tick them off. Let me spray some more of this around. You can see down in here, there's a lot of populace. You can actually use populace for cough medicine. If you go to Walgreens, believe it or not, Walmart, you will look up populace cough drops, and that's where it comes from. They make it from the bee surplus. It's sort of like a glue. But there is honey in here for the bees, so I'm going to let it stay till next year. I'll probably leave this in here as well. I won't mess with any of this. I'll let it sit. And hopefully this time next year, hopefully by September, actually, by next year, we'll be able to get a little bit of honey out of here. But for this year, I get nothing. I am going to bring another frame back because I do believe that opening there, it might be a problem for the bees. They should be pretty close together. So I'm going to grab another frame and put it there. But for now, I'm just going to close this bad boy up. Okay. There's more populace, as you can see. But we're just going to close this up, let the bees continue to do what they do. We want to make sure that lid is on there really good. I'm going to go ahead and put this rock back up there. And we're good to go. We don't want the bees to follow us. We're going to just make sure they're docile, make sure they're calm, so they don't follow us to the house. But as you can see, I don't have a bee suit on. I don't have any gloves. I just did a quick look to see what was going to happen. Now, if I was going to be extracting honey, I definitely have my whole suit on because I'm going to be out here a little bit longer. But I just wanted y'all to see you don't have to be afraid of the bees if you know what to do. Just stay calm and the bees won't bother you. There's a pheromone that we send to them if we send out fear signals. So if you stay calm and show them or let them smell that you're not afraid, they really won't bother you. And then this here, game changer. Gotta have that if you're messing with bees. Shalom for now.